Michael, your second PGA Tour victory. I know winning in Utah was one that you'll never forget, but also winning now in North Carolina, 30 minutes from Wake Forest. If we can just get some comments on what's going through your head.
Yeah, it's awesome to be here in the Winston-Salem area. I mean, lived here for 4 years and loved my time at Wake Forest. Went to campus on Monday and just walked around for a while, and it was good to be back. Yeah, the first one was kind of surreal, and this one was, I felt, more challenging, but it feels pretty dang good.
And now your whole season changes. You jump up 58 spots to number 47. You earn a ticket to Memphis next week for the FedEx Cup playoffs. If we can get some comments on what's going through your mind with that, and now sort of resetting and getting ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, I am glad to keep playing because I feel like I'm playing good golf right now. I've been playing good for a couple weeks, and it's just great to get another opportunity playing against some of the best players in the world. And I didn't want to go home and sit on my couch when I'm playing good golf.
Take us through just the ebb and flow of the whole day, but then also like those 3 or 4 final holes where you had some adversity with some lies and different things like that.
Yeah, I mean, Bo made a great birdie on one, or no, great par save on one, good par save on 2, good birdie on 3, and I, was a little behind the 8 ball through a couple holes, and I tried today just say, hey, you know what, no matter what happens, I'm going to stick to my process and stick to my plan. Ollie did a good job of reminding me of that and keeping me in the moment. And then you never know when you're going to make 5 in a row. Like that's a, kind of a gift to do that in the final round when you're leading the tournament or close to the lead. Can't count on that every single week, but I'll take it.
After winning your first title in your first start, what was that like after that? How did you settle your expectations, and what was your goal for this season coming in?
Yeah, I got off to such a good, quick, and hot start that I thought it would be easier. I was like, oh, I've already won one. Like, this is going to be a piece of cake, and that's probably why I felt like I struggled a little bit. I felt like I battled pretty well, made some cuts. It was nice to play in all 4 majors. That was really special. But I didn't feel like I started playing golf like I was playing last year until the last month or so. I'm glad it's better late than never.
What do you think? What was the struggle earlier this season, and then what do you think was the turning point for you? What's going so well?
Yeah, I hate to say a little bit of everything. I've driven the ball well all year, and I kept that up this week, which was nice. But kind of tightening up the wedge play, and then the putting has been so much better. Started working with a new coach in Houston this year, which was, 3 months ago. And I've really noticed the last couple of weeks, I don't know what I finished at this week. I was second going into today in strokes and putting. Could be my best ever through 3 rounds of a tournament. So that's really nice to see. Been doing some work with my coach and Ollie on course management, just making sure I'm making smarter decisions into the green, not being quite as aggressive. I like to hit it over the greens to back pins, and I make a lot of bogeys because of it. And so trying to just be a little smarter into the greens and say, hey, it's okay if I have 20, 25 feet because I've been putting it really well, and I've actually made some.
Circling back to the playoffs and making the playoffs, were you aware of the finish that you needed to have coming into this week? And at some point this week, did that become a goal for you?
Yeah, I needed like a 3-way tie for second or better. I knew it from the start of the week. That was my goal going into the week. The goal is just to play good golf. You never know where that is going to leave you. You can hit great putts that don't go in. You can hit bad putts that do go in. There's, a little bit of variance, we could call it, in golf. And so, definitely the goal was to try to go win the golf tournament, but that's kind of my goal most other weeks. But I knew I was coming in this week in good form. I was playing good golf and just trying to do what I did the last few weeks this week.